Well, I was wondering how long I was going to put this off. This is a huge Batman Blu-ray, DVD and book update. This is going to be the first of videos I'm going to be doing, which is like themed Blu-ray and DVD collection updates. This is the first one, and this is the Gargantuan Batman collection update. Let's get straight into it. This is accumulated over about 2 months. So first off, I'm going to kick things off with Batman the Brave and the Bold Volume 1 on DVD, Batman the Brave and the Bold Volume 2 on DVD, Batman the Brave and the Bold Volume 3, Batman the Brave and the Bold Volume 4, Batman the Brave and the Bold Volume 5, Batman the Brave and the Bold Volume 6, Batman the Brave and the Bold Volume 7, Batman the Brave and the Bold Volume 8, Batman the Brave... No, I'm kidding. Batman, the complete first season of The Batman. So I'm getting into all the animated stuff, and they were quite cheap. It was £20 for all 8 volumes, which is about a season and a half, I think. So that's pretty good. And now the animated movies: Batman the Mask of the Phantasm, the Batman Superman movie, and Batman the Mystery of the Batwoman. I have the other 2 animated movies from the 90s and 2000, which are only available in America on DVD and Blu-ray, and that is Batman and Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero, and on Blu-ray Batman Beyond Return of the Joker, which is awesome, one of my favourite Batman animated movies. And it they sent it about a month ago. It still hasn't got here. It's from America, third party. It was quite cheap, so hopefully it will arrive, otherwise I'm going to have to try and get it again. And then we have even more animated stuff. Batman the Animated Series Volume 1. Now, the UK only have the first 2 volumes available. Comes out of the slipcover like that. And it's really cool. Got 4 discs there with Batman, Robin, Catwoman and the Joker. And you know, there's a lot in this one set, which is only £10. And there's 600 minutes of footage, so you're talking, you know, 8-9 hours, something like that. That's very cool. I'm really happy to get that, because I've seen a couple of episodes and I've really enjoyed them so far. And now the Blu-rays. We have the 1989 Tim Burton's Batman on Blu-ray Steelbook. I showed this in a mail day recently. This is just an awesome Steelbook, one of my favourite films. My second favourite Batman film of all time. Can't go wrong with this Steelbook. Absolutely love it. This goes up on the Batman shelf. Next we have Batman Begins on Blu-ray Steelbook. Again, I've shown this in a mail day video. I love this Steelbook as well. Absolutely fantastic. They look so cool on the shelf as well. They really shine and they're just brilliant. Of course, the next one being The Dark Knight. Batman on the Batpod there. Really cool. Absolutely love this one. I got these 2 from Robbie Webster, who is awesome. So there we go, there's my Steelbook shelf. We got Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, the Japanese Dark Knight Steelbook, and the French Dark Knight and Batman Begins Steelbook. So there you go. That was my Batman Blu-ray and DVD collection update. Oh wait, there's more. I also picked up The Dark Knight Rises novelization. Now what's really cool about this is, if you didn't understand any of Bane's dialogue in The Dark Knight Rises, it's all here, written down plainly for you to see, which is really great and actually fun to read as well. And I can only assume that this was, the guy who wrote this was using a early version of the script, because there's some alternate Bane lines as well, also alternate stuff, like in the plane scene at the beginning, Bane's wearing a leather jacket, so there's some cool different stuff as well to look out for, and there's a lot more detail. You get to hear what Commissioner Gordon's thinking all the time, what Batman's thinking all the time, what Selena Kyle's thinking all the time. It's really, really good, and the ending really explains a lot of things, and kind of anyone who's in doubt over what the ending meant, it's in this, you know. And also the Joker is mentioned in this. So yeah, very, very worth the money. If you're very worth the money, a very, very good book, worth the money. If you're a fan of this film, you should definitely pick it up. It's a great novel. Then we have even more. Oh god, we have the Batman Vault. This is amazing. It's a museum and a book basically, and it's a binder, a big binder with so many pages, full colour pages of all the comics. Not so much the movies. The movies are mentioned, but it's mainly the comics and the history of Batman, Batman's enemies, you know, Robin, all that kind of stuff. And they have collectibles inside in like plastic wallets. Like there's a reproduction of a theatre flyer from the 30s in Yiddish with a sketch of Robin on the back that Bob Kane did in like the 30s, and they've scanned that and reproduced it. There's like how to draw Batman book that was made in like the 50s or something, that's reproduced inside this as well. There's like a pop-up advertisement for Batman the Animated Series. There's a Batman mask from the 60s. There's all sorts of stuff in here. There's like production sketches from the 1989 Batman movie by Anton Furst. There's all kinds of stuff in here, and then just all the information, the full colour spreads and everything. I'm going to have to do an in-depth look at this because it's absolutely amazing, and just briefly showing it you inside will not do it justice. It sells, I believe the retail price is £29.99, that's £30. You can get it on Amazon for £20. I got this for £15 in HMV, brand new. They had like a big stand of Batman stuff because the Dark Knight Rises just come out, so they had it on offer for £15, and that was amazing, and it's well worth the money. So yeah, that's been my Batman collection. Oh wait, there's more. Yes, there's even more. I'm actually spending all my money this month on Batman stuff. Oh yeah, we got a mini mail day in this video as well. I'm going to try and open this on the fly. I was actually considering like going over to my kind of coffee table and opening this so you could get a really good view of it. I just thought, screw it, I can't be bothered. Right, okay, let's see. Oh, right. Okay, so I'll take this out first. We have, if I can hold it correctly, Batman the Animated Series Volume 2. Another 600 minutes of Batman the Animated Series. So that's really cool. That goes with my Volume 1, and I have all the UK copies. Oh, that looks really cool actually lined up. Got Penguin and the Joker there. That's really cool. So I need to get Volume 3 and 4 and import them from America. And now this is the main heavy bulkage of this package. See if I can get it out. Oh yeah. The making of the Dark Knight Trilogy. The art and the making of the Dark Knight Trilogy. This is a huge hardcover, full page colour book. I don't even know if I can... Oh god, I just stood on a plug and my leg is really hurting right now. All my enthusiasm is gone. So yeah, I can't really show you. In fact, I'll take you to the table and I'll show you this properly. Why not? Actually, okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just put this on the bed and show you on the bed. I can't be bothered to clear the coffee table, so let's go have a look. Okay, so here we go. We've got Christopher Nolan here, and then Batman. If you devote yourself to an ideal, really cool. So we got all stuff like this. The Dark Knight Trilogy, that's really cool. It's a shame that the book is so hardbound that you can't get the full effect of that. Can you even see that on the... Yeah, I guess you can still kind of see it. So much cool stuff here. We got an introduction by Christopher Nolan at some point in this as well. Year 1, Batman Begins. A lot of similarities. It's just a beautiful book. It was only £16 as well, brand new. It's just come out a couple of weeks ago. This is brilliant. I can't wait to dive into this. It's going to take a long time to read, and just, you know, you got Bane there. So it includes the Dark Knight Rises as well. It's the making of the whole trilogy. From start to finish, and it looks like it leaves no stone unturned, really. Okay, I'm just going to quickly flick through this. The football scene from The Dark Knight Rises. Scarecrow in The Dark Knight Rises. I guess what's cool about this is that the book wasn't released till after The Dark Knight Rises was released, so they don't have to worry about spoiling anything like the Scarecrow cameo, which was awesome by the way. Oh, look at that, that's awesome. It's a really fantastic book. So worth the money. I would have paid 30 quid for this. Got the prison from Dark Knight Rises. So I think anyone who kind of Feels like the DVDs and Blu-rays aren't as extensive as they are with special features, which I certainly do. I mean, they're good, but they could be so much better, you know, like the Lord of the Rings goes so in depth with the Blu-ray DVD special features, but this seems to make up for it, you know. It's very extensive. Marketing as well, so we got all the advertising for the 3 films. Dark Knight Rises there. And then the epilogue, The Legend Ends. And then an afterword by Christopher Nolan as well. So that's just amazing. This seems like a tribute to Heath Ledger here. In the afterword by Christopher Nolan. That's just awesome. So there you have it, the art and making of the Dark Knight trilogy, along with, there we have it. That's what you call a haul, I think. So yeah, all this stuff again. You know, I do actually have money. You know, I'm not bankrupt after this. This is accumulated over a couple of months. This I got a while back in July. These 2 I got today. Obviously, I got these a few months ago. This more recently, this last month. These were a gift from Robbie Webster, and then these I got a couple of weeks ago. So, a couple of weeks ago, last week. But yeah, so there you go. There's my full Batman haul for this month. Or, you know, I was trying to wait for it to all build up so I could do an epic video like this and show off everything, which would be quite cool. Looking forward to getting into this, as I said, and you know, there's a lot of animated stuff to watch, particularly the animated series. These are just awesome SteelBooks to add to my collection. This is a brilliant novel that you should definitely pick up if you like the film. Well, there you go. I think I was expecting my Batman fan mania to die down after The Dark Knight Rises, honestly, because there was such an anticipation for this. And when I finished watching it, I was kind of like, oh wow, it's all over, you know. But now it's, you know, The Dark Knight Returns Part 1 is coming out next month on Blu-ray, so I can't wait to get that and watch that. That's the new DC Animated Universe movie, so I want to get them on Blu-ray as well. I want to get the rest of the animated series and so on. So there's a lot more stuff for me to get, including graphic novels and all that kind of stuff. So definitely expect another Batman massive update in the future. Probably not as big as this. Again, I couldn't fit the Batman vault into frame, but thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. And yeah, I'm quite sad, aren't I?